Hello everybody, it is Xylee. Welcome back to another Realaxe Backstage video. We haven't done one of these in a pretty long time. Last one we did was on Robby's design and all the intricacies with that. But we're back because I just was able to log back into the email. I've been logged out ever since early June. And yeah, so I want to talk today about kind of how the series came to be, at least Robbys World. There will be someday where I'll start talking about Abstract Cafe, probably in the future though, maybe even after this series ends, just so I can talk about all the things and all my thought processes with that. But we're just gonna go ahead and talk about how Robbys World started. Real quick before we do this, make sure you subscribe to the main Robbys World channel, and if you want, the main Realaxe Entertainment channel, and if you're feeling spicy, even this channel. So getting into it, Robbys World was made before even Realaxe Entertainment was a concept. Realaxe Entertainment, modern day, is just kind of, I don't want to say it's a production company because there isn't much funding that goes into this stuff, but it's kind of it's a total brand that's mainly just, its main goal is to kind of unite the Minecraft roleplay like niche under just kind of one banner. And then the feels kind of weird to say, but that's what its core idea is. And Realaxe Entertainment didn't appear until like sometime before, like Realaxe Entertainment I think was founded in September of 2024. So that was before even Robbys World season 1 ended. But yeah, so this Robbys World has been existing way before Realaxe Entertainment had. But when Robbys World was made, it was originally just a kind of side series I was doing. I had met a guy on Roblox whose name was Bonnie, and he is, you know, one of my best friends to this day, and he is the guy who, well, plays Bonnie in Robbys World. And we met on Roblox in a experience, as they're called now, called Animatronic World. And we met just one random day in 2022, and we were kind of identical. We lived in different parts of the world, and I'll say different parts of the world, but you know, we lived in two separate countries, and we lived in and we had like two kind of different lifestyles, but we both liked the same thing for the most part. And we both loved Minecraft, and we both loved FNAF, and we loved making, you know, FNAF OCs. And eventually we friended each other on Xbox, and we got to working on the first ever Robbys World map. There's only one video of this map that is saved to the YouTube, but it's privated right now. I might make it public sometime in the future. Might make its own playlist for it. I don't know. But it was using, it didn't have many mods other than the Baddington Minecraft Bedrock mod. And it was a decently big pizzeria. And it was just something we worked on. And I had always wanted to make a kind of YouTube channel, and a successful one. And by the time and this might have been before I met Bonnie or after I met Bonnie, but I was working on a series. It was a kind of creative SMP. It's lost to time. Not lost to time, I still have some of the video recordings saved, but I was doing that on my YouTube. At the time it was just called Realaxe. And I'd just been doing that, and I kind of knew how to do a Minecraft roleplay, so me and Bonnie were just like, okay, let's do this. And at the first, you know, Bonnie and kind of me, I guess, just had no recording etiquette, and we didn't really fall into any stereotypes or anything. He would talk when I was nowhere near and all that, and that just kind of, it was how it went for about a year, maybe. And then one day, a guy named Jester Boogie, at the time I didn't know him as that, left a comment on one of our videos, and he was just like, yo, can I join? And the reply chain is deleted now for best of privacy of both of us, but we exchanged discords and we talked, and yeah. And he joined. He was the technically first other actor other than Bonnie, and he became Puppet. And his joining really confused the lore because I changed the lore to be that Robby was a kind of remnant, like Robby's was his brain was Funtime Foxy from the Oddities brain. So it was, you know, that was the lore when he first joined. And then from there we met Glitchy, and they left after a while, and we just met more people started to join. We got more views. Jester always credits himself to that, to feed his ego, that he was the one who brought in the first views, and I guess part of it's true, probably. And we just kind of kept going uphill, and it was just going to keep going uphill from there. And then we met in May of 2024. We met by this time the channel had been going for about 4 months with Jester, and we met a person named Foxboy. At the time they were named Foxboy, but we met Fox, and they became a kind of freelance thumbnail artist for us, and they became the actor of Plush Fox. I love how I put the thumbnail thing before the character. The character is one of the most important in the series. No, we this was kind of a step for me, because Fox first applied to have their OC named Plush Fox be in the roleplay, and at the time I was kind of very wary of that, because I was like, this is just something about this feels kind of wrong, and it led to some problems down the road, but you know, doesn't matter anymore. And yeah, the channel just kind of kept going from there, and it kind of steadied out at around June. And yeah, some minor things happened. Some people left, some people joined, and then Realaxe Entertainment as a brand, as a company, not really a company, it's more of a group, was formed in September of 2024. And then Robbys World Season 1 ended I think it was April of 2025, because of loss of actors, and there was a lot of people quit and stuff, so we just ended this series. And then it was barely like 2 weeks later, and I was like, because I had planned on doing other role plays, like I did the Bendy role play for a little bit, and I was like, this is the story I want to focus on. This is a symphony left unfinished, and I'm not going to get this out of my head until that symphony is fully sang. So Fox was live streaming sometime in April, March, I don't know, some time period in between there, of they were live streaming with their partner at the time, and I joined chat, and me and Fox were on neutral relations there, not too good, not too bad, really. We had a bit of a beef a little bit before that, but I entered Fox's chat, and I was just like, I was thinking about doing the Robbys World Season 2. You want to join? And it was a really that one Family Guy clip, if you know it, where yeah. And Fox joined, and I recruited most of the other people back. It took Jester a long time, because Jester just ghosted me. He eventually left the Bendy roleplay, and he was Bendy, so I just ended that, because at the time I was already working on Robbys World Season 2, and I was like, either way, the Bendy series wasn't going to survive, because not only had Jester left, but I can't run 2 series at the same time like that. Well, I couldn't at the time. I probably could now, but I couldn't at the time, so it was quite the issue. And then slowly, people like Ember. I forgot. I kind of skipped over Ember. Ember was I think the fourth or fifth member of Robbys World, and they joined because of Glitchy, who invited them. And then Glitchy left, and Ember still stayed. And Ember played Retro for a long time before giving up the role due to unavailability, and then became a character named Obsidioke that we recorded a few episodes with, but those episodes were never uploaded. So this is the only information that's out there on the internet about Obsidian Oak. After that, I don't remember if Ember left a little bit before season 1 ended. But when they came back, they had a idea for a new character. Them and Fox had they two had an idea for a new kind of group of characters, and that was Minty Tea and Lemon Pepper. I think is it Lemon Pepper? I think it's Lemon Pepper. And I can't remember. They haven't appeared in the series in a long time. But Lemon Pepper and Minty Tea became 2 characters, and Minty Tea became Ember's main character. And yeah. So I just wanted to kind of talk about Ember for a little bit because I feel like I kind of skipped over them. But yeah. And from there, season 2 just kind of kept going pretty straight, and the lore progressed, and we met several great actors who have joined. Like a few I'm gonna call out here is Aiden Designs. Not only is he a great actor, he's also just a great person in general. Probably one of the nicest people I've ever actually met. Who I haven't gotten a single bad feeling from Aiden. He's really a great guy, and on a personal level, he's a really great guy. I also want to call out Blue. Blue plays Ballora in the series, if you don't know. And while they are a very joking character, and maybe their humor is a tiny bit pisses me off, which I've talked with them about before, but they're a great person, really. Genuine, kind soul. A lot of the people in the Robbys World cast are. I never really get to say it to them, their faces, because that's kind of cringe. But Stormy, guy who plays Retro now, he's also a great guy, and so is Fox, of course. Fox is an unconditionally nice person, sometimes to a fault. Sometimes that gets the better of them, but Fox is a nice person. They do the thumbnails basically for free. I used to pay them by editing their videos, but I haven't needed to do that in a long time. And me and Fox, I kind of feel jealous of Fox sometimes, because they can sometimes do things better than I can, and sometimes that really hits me deep. But Fox is a great person and stuff. So and who else? There was someone else I wanted to mention. Bonnie, yes, of course. Bonnie has stuck with me for almost 3 years of doing this, and none of this would have been possible without him. And I never get to say it to him enough, but he's a great person, and he has struggled a lot. We all have doing this series. It has been a struggle. But we love doing this, and we will always love doing this. And if I had the decision to relive all of this like 1,000 times over, I would definitely do it. I love getting into recordings for the most part. There's some recordings where I'm already pissed off prior, but I love just getting into recordings and be able to record fun, non-serious videos and just post it. And there are some times where the analytics kind of disappoint me, because I put, I think, unfair expectations on myself. But I love doing this, and I thank all of you for watching all of it, and we're going to continue to make our content. And yeah, so as I said in the beginning, if you enjoyed not only this video, but any other videos from any one of the Realaxe Entertainment channels, then please subscribe to the main Robbys World channel and check out some of our videos there. We just even if you use it as background noise, it's your view and even your comment or your like are greatly appreciated here at Realaxe Entertainment. So yeah, I will see you all, friends, next time.